Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Success Principles for Housewives and Stay-at-Home Parents. My name is Dr. Mrs. Blessing Ishomo. I am a certified leadership coach, a certified trainer of the Success Principles by Jack Canfield Online. I am a family and sex coach and also a network marketing professional. Welcome to day 4. And today, the success principle is believe it is possible. And a particular quote that started this particular success principle says, a lot of people in America would get what they want if only they believe in themselves, if only they believe it's possible for them. And Napoleon Hill talked about in his book, the Think and Grow Rich, says the mind, anything you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. The brain has the capacity to give you anything you so desire. If you want it bad enough, if you believe in it, you can have it. Wow. Before now, they think that it is the outside information that influences how people react or turn out to be. But now scientists have found out that it is actually what is in the brain, the past experiences, the conditioning that makes people behave or achieve whatever the results they have. So look at what you have right now and see your results. It's directly linked to what is inside. Your expectations, the experiences, your belief about what you can achieve. Having this knowledge is powerful because now you can change things. You get what you expect. The brain would only give out your expectations and your belief about any goal. There was this surgery that was carried out for people who had worn out knees. So there were 3 ways to go about it. It's either they are opening and scraping on the knee, or washing the knee, or doing nothing. And then they did an experiment where they had this group of patients that had worn out knees and they did nothing. So they would just incise, they put the person under anesthesia, incise the skin on the knee and act as if they are putting their instruments and operating, but they didn't do anything. But because those people expected the surgery to help their knee, 2 years after the surgery, both those that nothing was done on them and those that actually went through the surgery showed improvement. And that's because the brain expected the surgery to help. It's the same thing with the placebo thing, where people are told, I remember those days in younger age, some people will never get well until they've been given an injection. In their mind, the injection is what takes away the sickness, the health issue. So know that your brain is powerful and you have to be intentional about what you believe, because that's what you will get. When we were growing up, as young as we could do anything, we would want to go touch whatever. We believed we could achieve things. But then all the shouting from parents, don't do that. Why like this, has just clipped all our imagination and all our wanting to dare. So many people, depending on their upbringing, especially those from a toxic or critical parenting, they grow up second guessing themselves. They're not sure. All that is in the brain is mostly negative and things of you are no good, or you are not measuring enough, or you will never be good, all those kind of stuff. And so when they try out things from that standpoint of being afraid. But you know what? Now that you can change, you can decide, I'm done with the old experiences and the things that don't serve me, and I'm going to feed my brain what I want. it's been shown that with enough self-talk, enough visualization, coaching, and effort, anything you desire to achieve, you can achieve. So you find someone who is scared of swimming, go through enough self-talk, enough visualization, coaching, and practice, and the person is swimming like a fish, like any other thing. You can achieve your goal if you believe. That is the beginning. So let me give a funny example. Somebody says, is there really some place called Dubai? Are you sure it exists? And some other person is like, yeah, sure, I live there. To the person living in Dubai, of course it exists. To someone who has never been there or who has never heard that word Dubai is wondering, is it real? It's the same way when you are thinking of achieving a goal that you've never, you're trying to achieve something you've never done before. If you believe, it becomes tangible in your mental space, and your brain will do everything to bring it to the physical. If you believe there is a place called Dubai, and you believe you would find that place, you will be amazed. You will find it. The Wright brothers and all the different inventions we've seen, they believed there was a way to fly the plane. They believed there was a way to create something that could cool the room, regulate the heat, different things. The Thomas Edisons, they believed in inventing things that would help with you seeing in the dark better. They believed, and then their brain worked towards achieving that goal. Yeah, there could be mistakes along the way. That's how you learn, but it doesn't stop. It's a driving force. Belief drives you to your goal. And Jack Canfield shared in different ways stories of people who their belief in themselves got them what they wanted. Tug McGraw in the baseball batting season, he was always practicing in his backyard, and with his son Tim McGraw, and they turned out, they won tournaments. Just showing, when they asked him, he said he's played this thing over and over. He's conditioned his brain. When he finally played it in the championships, the brain was already used to it. So what are you putting in your brain? Believe in yourself and go for it. Tim Ferriss, very good with the judo, but never played Chinese kickboxing. Got to know about it from a friend who invited him 6 weeks to the time. He made up his mind to be part of it, and he wasn't just going to be in the sport. He decided he was going to win the championship. Wow. He believed in himself enough to go to a very tough neighborhood in Trenton, New Jersey, to learn from the best, and they focused on his strength. They focused on things that would help him, and he would just visualize how to take out his opponents. In the end, he won and became a sensational celebrity because he believed in himself. So what is that thing that you want to achieve? Believe in your talents, believe in yourself, and go for it. And do your assignments, but with that mindset of, I will achieve this, and you see it happen. Sometimes people would want to borrow belief from others. That's why it's very important you become aware of the people you are associated with. If you're associated with people who are always pulling you down, telling you you're no good or you have not measured up, please change your circle. Because someone like Ruben Gonzalez may not have become an Olympian if not for his friend. This businessman that encouraged him again and again when he almost gave up on the stressful what's the name now? The sport called luge that he was trying to work on, but it was so brutal. He was getting all these injuries, and then the man said, "Look, Go and stand in the mirror and say to yourself, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how it is, I will make it. Initially, when he said it, he wasn't really into it. No matter how I said, I want you to behave like the Mr. Olympian. Did you say you want to go to the Olympics? And then he said it the first time, no matter how bad it gets, I will make it. He said it up to the 5th time, and he just got really serious and embraced it and was like, I don't care if I break bones, I don't care what happens, I will be in the Olympics. That's the spirit. Forcefully saying to your brain, I know there isn't anything here to support this new dream. And like we said, the brain will say, no, we've never done this, we've just been failures, how can you tell me that we'll make it? He said, forcefully say to the brain, this is where we're going, and we're going there. And if you do that repetition long enough, and you are strong with that belief that it's possible for you, you will get that done. I remember when my husband shared how he made first class, and he said, during the lower years, he did a 5-year course in engineering, and he got a score that was below the pass mark. And there was this rule: if you have such a score in any paper, you will never make it to first class. But that particular course, he took it again and got a better score. But then towards the ending of his time, he kept imagining, he would visualize and see his name among the first class. He was doing that thing. He was doing it. He would just condition himself and see his name. That belief, that projection of, this is my goal and I'm getting there. And of course, the rest is history. He got his goal. So think about it. You can benefit from somebody believing in you enough to push you and give you that belief that you need. And you can also believe in yourself enough to go for your goals. So thank you so much for your time. Do something in the next 24 hours to anchor in this belief in believe that it is possible, that what you seek is possible. You can write down your goals and you can start saying to yourself, I believe it's possible and I will get it done. Thank you so much for your time, and bye for now.